Okay, we have just completed our prayer for family devotions. Today, Mama is going to share a little bit about her book that she's reading right now. From that, I think she has picked up a little bit things that we can learn from that chapters.
Okay, I'm recently reading a book called Shepherding a Child's Heart. And when I come to a chapter when it talks about how your heart actually affects your behavior, which reads from the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 45, which Talia, can you actually read that verse?
That's for us, yeah.
A good man says good things. These come from the good that is stored up in his heart. An evil man says evil things. These come from the evil that is stored up in his heart. A person's mouth says everything that is in their heart.
Indeed, I think this is definitely a very good reflection for us, especially now, right? Time that these trying times that definitely put a lot of pressures for people, staying under one roof for a long time. I think this verse ends with this sentence that says, "A person's mouth says everything that is in their heart." I think that is from internal to external. For me, it's a good reflections from time to time that what we do is actually what we think. Yeah, so it's a good reminder for us to guard our heart, guard our mind, so that when we act it out, it will not be something that is reckless, that is not mindful, that hurts other people. Yeah, especially in this time where a lot of times we get tested on our patience.
Especially during this period, the lockdown period, it's very tough for that. A lot of lessons for Thalia, work, and everything is done online. So, and this verse actually let me start to think about how I actually behave, because at this period when learning is done online, I have higher expectation for a quality of work that Thalia puts in, the effort that she puts in, and the behavior. And I realized that with my own expectation, I've been behaving a little bit out of my control, out of my normal self. I start to say things which is a little bit discouraging for Thalia.
Thalia, and do you have anything you want to add? Yeah? Okay. I think also important how, based on these reflections, we can apply this in our life. Yeah, as many times, in life groups, church, we are always reminded that our belief is a belief of actions. Yeah, so in terms of applications, when I reflect on this, it kind of make me think about how can I actually reflect on how I behave and how I think. I think from this verses it mentions from our heart and mind, and coming out become our behavior. From an application perspective, I think it's important for us to be mindful of how we behave, how we are affecting each other. Then take times to pause and based on what we see outside and rethink what actually is happening inside our heart and inside our mind. So it's also good to remind ourselves. We also need to help each other to see what are the shortcomings, what are the challenges that we face, and just share with everyone and remind everyone based on love. Yeah, Mama.
Okay, as for me, by reading this verse for a couple of times, and of course again and again, I realized that what I do, what I say, and what I expect is all for myself, and I have not practiced God's word into all these things over this period. And it's very discouraging, and I have come to realize and to reflect on all this, and I've learned that I should put God's words into practice. What I do, what I say, it should always be reflecting on God's love his kindness and his patience, and this will make me say something which is more encouraging for Thalia during this period, especially we have so much time together in everything.
Thalia, anything you want to add?
Actually, I think this is a really good faith.
Okay. Okay. We definitely can encourage each other. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll end this with our prayer. Okay.